Welcome to our final project presentation. I'm Xichun Fan.
I'm Xinran Chen.
Our project is about GUI chat system and tic-tac-toe game. This is our agenda. We will firstly give you a brief introduction of our project and show the demo of our code. And then we'll give you the discussion and analysis of it.
In this project, we want to improve the user experience and having fun online. The main functions of the code are firstly, register and login window. First time users need to register their name and password and retype their information in the login window. Only if the name and password in the login window match with the registered ones, users can successfully log in. The second one is the chat room. In chat room, the users will connect two friends that are online, input the message in the chat box, and press the set button, then friend can receive the message. The last one is playing tic-tac-toe. Input number that represent the coordinate in the chat box, or just press the board window to play.
This is a demo part. So we are going to show the demo of our code. This is a login page. If you are a new account, you need to register first. You can input your name and the password. And when you go back to the login page and have a wrong password, it will give you a hint that it is a wrong password, and you can click the OK to go back to the login page. If you give a wrong name, it will also give you a hint that it is a wrong username, and click the OK to go back and retype it. So if you want to chat with your peer, you can type C and your peer name. You can send the message to your friend. If you want to quit the chat, you can just type the bye. If you want to play the tic-tac-toe game with your friend, you can type your peer name. This is a playboard window. You can input the name to place your marker, and you can also choose to click the window to place your marker. When some players win, it will pop up a window called "Who is the winner?" and you can click the play again. When it is a tie situation, it will pop up a window called "The result is tie," and you can click the play again. If you don't want to play anymore, you can go back to the chat room and type in the quit to live. This is our showing of demo. Now let's move on to the discussion part. In GUI file, we firstly create a register button in the login window. If you click that button, it will go to a new function that we write called register. It will help users to register new accounts. We also make a new entry box of the password in both register and login window. The client security can be protected as the password is shown as star mark. If you click that button of register, it will go to the new function called go ahead one function. And it is helped to send the action that it is the register to the server part. We also make some improvement in the chat server file that when we add a new dictionary called self-user-info, it is helped to load the user's name and password. The key of it is the name and the value is the password. So when the action is registered, we will add their name and password to the user info. and when the action is logged in, it will check whether the password and the username you input is right or not. If the name or password does not match the registration information that we load in the self-user info, the status will become wrong username or wrong password. And in GUI file, we also write 4 functions that help to pop up a window that can help to remind the wrong situation. If you click that OK button, it will destroy this window and go back to the login page.
As for tic-tac-toe game codes, firstly, in client-state machine, we add a situation that if the message begins with T, 2 clients will connect together to play the game. And firstly, show the connect situation and welcome message on the chat window, then call the show game board function in GUI file to show the window of game board. So our codes mainly focus on addressing the question how tic-tac-toe shows its window and how it updates its steps. In GUI file, we have a function called game layouts to set the window appearance for the game. And the function game press and generate game message will modify the message of pressing the button with the format of a number. And then using process function to transfer to the client-state machine file. The client-state machine file will check whether the message begins with N. If it is true, action will become play TTT, move will become number that is behind the N. The chat server will receive the message and call the function called getBoard in tic-tac-toe file to attain the current state board as a result that should be analyzed and sent. In client-state machine file, it will call the function in GUI to update the board after one client finishing his step. So how we determine who is the winner? In tic-tac-toe file, we have a if statement to determine whether there is 3 same markers lying on the same line. So if it is true, it will return the information of winner exists and winner. Then the chat server will determine whether winner exists or is a tie and print out the result in the chat window. Then reset the board and changing the action to the play TTT result. As the action is play TTT result now, and the window of game results pops up by calling the game result function in GUI file. This is the analysis part. At the beginning of our project, we referred to a tic-tac-toe sample online, and it set the basic function of the tic-tac-toe, but it can only play the game in the terminal. So our progress is integrate the tic-tac-toe game to the chat system and create a tic-tac-toe game window so that you can click on the window to update the board.
And we can make more improvement in the future, like in the chat system, we can set the format of the password. For example, the password should at least have 1 capital letter or at least 1 number. Also, in the tic-tac-toe game, we can also make some improvement, like clarifying the order of playing. So when player 1 is in the process of playing, the another player cannot set the marker. And if he's put his marker, it will get a window to warn that no, it's not your turn now, please wait. Also, we can make write a new function to help us to sum the times of win, lose, and tie and show it on the window of game board.
That's all of our presentation. Thank you.